Something interesting is happening in software stocks. The Nasdaq is down roughly 1.5%.
But a large part of my software watch list is green.
And some names are not just holding up. They are moving sharply higher. Dual is up more than 6%.
For almost 8%. MNDY, more than 4%.
CRM, ServiceNow, and Atlassian are also green.
When the broader tech market is selling off and a beaten down group starts acting differently, I pay attention. Software has spent much of 2026 dealing with one major question. What happens to traditional SaaS when AI can build software, automate workflows, and potentially replace seats? That uncertainty has hit valuations across the sector. But eventually, price action starts telling us when the market is processing that risk differently. One strong day does not mean the correction is over, but it can be the beginning of something worth watching. Leadership often starts quietly. There are three things I am watching. Can software outperform the Nasdaq when the overall market is weak? Today, across several names, the answer is yes. That is the first signal. I do not want to see one isolated winner. The interesting part today is that the strength is showing up across different parts of software. Enterprise software, payments, vertical software, application software. When participation broadens, the signal becomes more meaningful. This is the most important part. One session is a signal. Several weeks of improving relative strength, higher lows, and expanding participation would be confirmation. That is what I want to see next. There is another part of this thesis that I think becomes increasingly important. Not every SaaS company is going to come back. For months, the market has treated software almost like one single trade. AI disruption risk went up. Multiples went down. But eventually, the market has to separate the companies that are genuinely being disrupted from the companies that can use AI to improve their products, productivity, and competitive position. That should create a much more selective market. And selective markets are exactly where screening matters. I am not calling a new software bull market yet. But when the Nasdaq is down roughly 1.5%, while names like Dual, MNDY, CRM, ServiceNow, Atlassian, and Four are showing this kind of relative strength, I take notice. The software rebound thesis has another piece of evidence. Now I want to see if the strength persists. I have the full analysis and the names I am watching on AI-driven trading. You can find the link below. No magic, just process.